All right, guys, I'm trying to set up. I went ahead and started at 15 minutes early. Denise, good morning. I saw your thing. I don't know if you've seen anything I've been doing, but I was trying to use this phone to go into StreamYard also. I'm trying my StreamYard again. I haven't used it in forever. And I go to my YouTube and it didn't show my video. So, Denise, you saw it, but I would go into my own channel and it's not showing it to me. I don't understand it. Oh, here it is now. Because I'm actually live, but it wouldn't show it to me. Hi, Melissa. Hello again. I'm early. I was trying to set this up for 15 minutes. I was trying to make it so that, anyway, so I got a free trial for 1 week using StreamYard's advanced, blah, blah, blah. And I can't figure out why I have a echo and why there's still sound coming out of my other phone. But look, guys, I finished that butterfly pop-up card this morning. I made it a Mother's Day card. So look, it says Happy Mother's Day. And again, I'm vertical. Oh, but I didn't put anything other on the inside. It still looks like that on the inside. I don't know how close I am or what's going on here. But so I have 1 week of StreamYard, right? Isn't the ladybug cute? I found him yesterday. I'm like, I have ladybugs somewhere. And I was talking with Melissa and going through stuff and I found them and I was like, oh, I'm going to put that on there. So yeah, so I'm going to give this to my neighbor for Mother's Day. I wasn't really going to give it to anybody, but I think it turned out so cute and I think she'll love it. So, because she loves flowers and butterflies and all that. So she does a lot for me. So I'm going to make sure that she gets a good Mother's Day card because I don't know if she'll get one. So look, cutting out that word Happy Mother's Day, I did it on this right here, which is one of the inserts for the Cricut insert cards. And I was like, oh, we should just make a shaker card. And to do this, these dies that I use, they're Henry's ABCs. So I figured that'd make a cute shaker card. So but I was trying to get set up first, and then I was going to go get all my shaker bits because I have a pack of shaker bits that I think will look cute with this. So I have to go grab those. All right, is there an echo in this at all? Because I can't hear what y'all are hearing now. When I go into the other studio, I could hear it. Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. No echo. Thank you. So listen, in the video that I showed where I was putting it together, in the description is a link to Mommy Guide Inc. She's the one who has all the instructions. I didn't give any instructions because she had just done it the day before, and I didn't want to be stealing her thunder. I want people to go to her and find out how to make it. She also, in her video, shares the person that she got it from, which I can't remember the name of it. But so I'm going to go take a quick sip of my coffee and find some shaker bits. I could have swore I had them sitting right here, but you know how that goes. So I want to go get some fun shaker bits to go in, and we're going to make a shaker card this morning. It's like, I was like, Mother's Day is next month, guys. Next month. Next month's freaking on us quick. Baby. I'm still here. I'm just looking for shaker bits. I'm on the other side of the camera. I got this whole drawer over here full of awesome things to make shaker cards. So I'm just going to go through and find a bunch. See, I should have. I had just found a whole bag of parts. I should have done them Mother's Day. Oh, we can make. Because I got so many shaker bits and stuff. It's like, why don't you use them, Linda? No. Here's a color. There's some. There's some more. Oh wait. I think these right here, they have flowers and stuff in them. I think that's what we'll use. All right. Give me a second to get back around to the table. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I had to give Trixie a little bit of food because she ate all of it. She ate it all last night. I thought she still had food in her bowl, but she didn't. All right. Oh, I've been watching other crafters and finishing that card. I have like all kinds of these and stuff, but I think these right here, because you see the little flowers, I think those would be pretty. And then we can use these to go on the outside, or we could do with these. Let's see. We could mix these in with this. We'll see. Let's see. So this is already die cut. So there's that. All right. I need to get a background for this. I don't know why I've got dots all over that. So what background do I want to do for it? Let's see. If I'm going with the pink, do, what color background should we do, guys? We do a pink background, a purple background. This one here is like a light purple. Let's make this say all messages. Okay. So I'm going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. Look, I found some butterfly stickers too. We can add to it if we want. So that's 4 by 5 1/4. Then we need to do the foam tape and everything around this. We need a piece of acetate. Where'd that acetate I just had in my hand go? I just had it a few minutes ago, guys. Here it is. Here it is. I want to measure this real quick. Okay, so this is 4 by 5 1/4 also. So I'm going to cut this acetate to the same thing. So my camera is closer because I was trying to figure out how to get this thing to, so I got to get used to this thing being right at my nose level here. So 4, no, let's do this one, the 5 1/4 first because it's not as wide that way. Let's see, 5 1/4. That totally didn't cut correctly. We can trim it up if we have to by 4. So this trimmer is not really doing that great cutting the acetate, but that's okay. There we go. There we go. You hate to vacuum? Yeah, I don't, it's not that I don't like vacuuming. I don't like the pain that's associated with the vacuuming. All right, so we'll have to, gosh, it's like you can't even see the acetate that I'm using, can you? All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this and we're going to take all this little tape that I have, all my little bits that go in the middle off, set them aside. Okay, I don't know where that went. We'll have to see if we can find it. It might be right there. I don't know. There we go. So we got all these little pieces of tape with all our little bits all over the table. Hi, Shay. Long time no see. Right, I've got fingerprints all over this acetate. I need to wipe it off. I just got fingerprints all over it. You guys be careful with your acetate. I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down here. So I'm getting happy mail again today. I'm like excited. Um, but I got some happy mail the other day, and I was given a bunch of foam tape and double-sided tape and all that good stuff. And so I'm like, well, let's make a shaker card. Let's use some of that foam tape that we were given. Because, well, we got all these little shaker bits, and then Yvette was like, oh, you're nodding in and out. So anyway, Yvette Olia Creates was on, and she's like, I should use my enamel dots up, shouldn't I? And I was like, we should all use up all our enamel dots. Let's make sure that that's covered completely. It is. And we can always trim it up if we need to, if I went over anywhere. But it should be. Let's move it over this way just a hair. And just make sure all our letters, I don't know if you guys can see the reflection that I'm seeing. Okay, cool. Are you on Facebook? If you look me up on Facebook, yeah, you're on Facebook. Um, I'll message it to you there. Okay, when I get done with this, I'll message that to you. I'm not going to throw it out on the internet. Do you need to add back the middles of your letters? Yeah, I'll put them in now that I've got the acetate on. So what I'll do now is I'll put a little bit of glue right here on the acetate. And then I will put this right here. I love Happy Mail, guys. Ah, My friend is always like, it's older stuff. It's not expensive stuff. And I'm like, she's like, it's just consumables. I'm like, you know how excited I am about consumables. I need consumables. Can't craft without consumables, guys. I love it all. Love it. It's like Christmas morning, man. I'm like a little kid, giddy when I get all that stuff. Giddy, giddy, giddy. So Denise, when you came on earlier and you said hello, could you see me or not see me after that? Or was it just because you were waiting? All right, then we got our O right here. Let's put that down right there. So my Cricut Access trial is over. So from now on, I'll be doing things. I think that's my R. Pretty sure that's my E. Where'd my other A go? There it is. My D. Where's my D? There's the D. Okay. Because I was like getting real nervous because it was making all kinds of echo noises and it was awful. It was horrible. All right. This is the E. Give me an E. Give me an R. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. I was singing another song this morning, and now my brain just went right back to the sunshine song. I don't like that right there. The good thing about acetate is that it won't dry real fast. So the bad thing about acetate is it doesn't dry real fast. It's like a double-edged sword. It's good and it's bad. Okay, this is the A, not the D, Linda. Did I just use the D and the R? I did. That D goes over here. That goes over there. That's for the D. And then I can just wipe. Once this is all dry, I can wipe up any excess glue. Okay, where's the R? Where's the R? Inside of the R. Where did it go? Got the Happy. So happy I could fly. And I lost the R, guys. I had it. I had it. And I lost it. Well, we're going to have to move along because, well, all right, it's not there. It's not there, and it's not there. It's not there. Or there. Or there. Is there any more tape on my table that I'm not seeing? Nope. Nope. We're going to have to move on. I lost it. I lost the R, the middle of the R. But that's okay. All right. That A needs to get back where it belongs. All right. So this will go on top of this with some foam tape. Then we'll need like a really colorful border and stuff. But we have to make our foam. This is going to be tricky because maybe not. It might not be. It might be super simple. My brain just may be trying to make it more complicated. We're going to put a line right here. So this foam tape has to touch each other. It has to touch each other to block, to keep the sequins in place. So what we're going to do, now this is two of the strips together, which works for me. So I'm going to line this up right here, like right there, butt it up to that corner. And I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to snip that like that. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Can you even see me? All right. And I'm going to put this right here. You got to make sure there's no spaces because you don't want any of your little sequins coming out. Go. And we're going to put this right here just for some added height, but I have to lift it up to make sure I'm not going into the letter spaces. I'm not, because I don't want this seam. All right. Then I need to take them and then butt that right up to there. Yes, you have to build a fence. Yes, that's the best way to say it. Very, yes. All right, we're going to put this right here. And that's the glory of these little skinny foam things, is that you can get in between. Like if I had wanted that to be, I could have just took one of these strips away and just had a single like I have up here. All right. And we're going to this one right here, like this little single one here down here. Let me bring it down here so I can see. And then I'll put it back up there where y'all can see. Because I don't want to go over into my letter space, but I don't want to come outside of the card space either. I want to stay inside, but I don't want to cross over my letters because I don't want you to see the foam tape when you're looking down. I only want the I only want the shaker bits visible. Here we go. And then we'll just cut this one in half like that. And we'll put it right here like that. And we'll put this one right here like that. Melissa was up at like 6 something. She's like in Alaska, so her time zone is like way different than our time zone. She's like 4 hours behind us. So like we're 10 a.m. for us is 6 a.m. for her. All right. And I want a little stability right here. So I'm just going to lay this right here. Now, before I pull all my little strips off, and you can double that up, but I think these are thin enough that I don't think I need it doubled up. Before you pull these strips off, to keep your stuff from sticking to the sides, you can take yourself some anti-static powder and go in and do it on the sides. I'm not going to right now because, well, yeah, I will, just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Actually, I'm going to use the pink and main one because it has a brush instead of a spongy looking pad. This one has a brush. And so I can just brush it on like that. And it should keep, but it won't mess up the stick for to hold it because I didn't take off the peel. I didn't release the release paper yet. And then if you just kind of go like this with it too, it'll help your little the anti-static will help your shaker bits from being all staticky and sticking. So it should help them slide better. So let's take these cute little things here. Check that out. Put them down there like that. Just pour these in. I should have put the tape all the way across, and then these would stay in that area, and these would stay in that area. They're all going to fall down. So I'm just going to add some more just to make it funner. Use them so you don't lose them. All right. Now this is the tricky part, guys. Peeling this paper without kicking out all your shaker bits. So pull that off without getting your things, because if they bounce up, oh, see, your fingers stick and they bounce up and then they'll stick to the top of this stuff. So it's like, stays like that. Don't do that, Linda. Don't make them bounce. If you pour a bunch of, yeah, I should have boxed my words, but I wasn't thinking, and I already put the static paper. Yeah, but I have these fingernails that are doing it. Yeah, you can use that. You can use a weeding tool. You can use tweezers, a pokey tool. But you still have to hold your paper still. And your weeding tool can still stick to that tape. It's not non-stickable to the glue on the foam tape. So let's turn it around. Try not to. See, like that. There you go. Get it off of there. And then peel that. Did I already peel that one? No, let's peel that one. If I hadn't already put the anti-static in, then I would have went ahead and added the box the words in. But I already put the anti-static in, so it will kind of null and void the glue when I put it down on it. It's like playing that game Operation when we were kids. Can she do it without setting the buzzer off? No, I never did. I always set the buzzer off. I'm trying to see. Did I already pulled them off of that. I just got to get them off of this one here, and then we're going to stick the back on it. Then we're going to do some funky stuff to the front. I'm pretty sure I got all the backing off. Yep. All right. Now I'm just making a mess. Now I'm just making a mess. Get that one off of there. There we go. Put it in there. Get it in there. All right. And we got our back. Now we got to line this up just right because I cut it exactly what I needed it to be. So let's hope I'm lining it up right because once this thing sticks, it's stuck and I didn't. I'll have to trim it. Now, can we, with the shine, can we even see our shaker bits? And did we seal it up good enough? Or our shaker bit, that shine is keeping us from seeing all them shaker bits, you know it? At least me. Can y'all see them? That shine. I should have used non-shiny paper, I think. Yeah, you'll keep me up. And it's okay. I'm usually up anyway. All right, we have to make a background and put stuff on there. We have to tone down that shine. That shine's blinding me. What about some butter? Let's get a background first. What about this green background? I don't know how that. You can't see them either, huh? So it's not just me. Maybe let's see. No, that shine has got like, whoa, no. Yeah, I can't see them. I should have used darker ones. Maybe brighter colors because you can't see them because of the shine. Oh, you can see them in the word day. Well, if you look right here where the R is closely, you can see them. But like, and if I go like that, but like just to watch them shake like that, you can't really see them. I needed brighter colors in there. So if you guys make it, use brighter colors. I'm teaching you, if you're using shiny paper, use bright colors to come across in here. Don't don't go, oh, the pink's gonna be so pretty. Like I did. Little flowers and pink, it'd be pretty for Mother's Day. And the slight purple tint to the paper in the background probably doesn't help. But I had a card base sitting here. What did I do with it? Of course, I moved it. So now I don't see it. But that's okay. Let's just use. All right, let me get a sheet of white paper and make a card base to go behind it. Good morning, Hawaii. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Good evening, Hawaii. I guess it's evening where she is. I think that's white. I don't know. These colors, my eyes are like, the colors are all starting to just blend together. Linda, put your cap on. Yes, Hawaii will keep you awake by throwing things at you and then making Linda sing. She's like, dance, Linda, dance. Sing, Linda, sing. No. Okay, so I'm cutting this to 5.5 by 4.25, y'all. Yeah, here comes the popcorn. Yes, Denise. Pop, 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 pop. Hawaii's here. The popcorn's coming out. Yes, that's a very good question. Are you 12 hours ahead of us, Hawaii? Are you 12 hours ahead of me? So, like, if it's 1 o'clock here, p.m., is it 1 a.m. there? What time is it? Where are you at? Where are you? Okay, I have to lift this up where I can see. BTT. Oh, Denise, she's telling you to catch. She's throwing water at you. Oh, I didn't trim that. And I already glued it. Oh, Linda, pay attention to what you're doing. We got to trim that up so it's not sticking out. There we go. Under the takes the water off my head. Gee, thanks. You guys are so fun. Running and jumping in the pool. Oh no, she hit me in the nose. It bounced off me. Water doesn't bounce Linda off the nose. That's so funny. It definitely keeps our chat lively, doesn't it, guys? All right, let's put some butterflies on here. I'm just in a butterfly mood, so I can start singing Flutter by in the Sky again. Let's see. I don't know. These were sent to me, for, I believe, by Melissa. Did you send these to me, or did Beth Schuler send these to me? Oh, that one's really pretty. I like that one. Let's audition it. It's too big. These are too big. Okay, it was Beth Schuler. They're too big, guys. They don't fit on my card. They're beautiful. I love them and I want to use them, but I can't. I'm going to have to die cut some smaller butterflies if I want butterflies. Like, that's gorgeous, but look, it's too big. It's just too big. It'll look good on the inside, but it's too big for the outside. Unless I trim it down, cut it off, but I don't want to do that. I want to use the whole butterfly. All right, let's put all these back in. I'm pretty sure Miss Beth Schuler sent them to me. I could, but I don't want to. I want to use the whole thing. Like, look at that. That's gorgeous. I'm going to put that one on the inside. I'm pretty sure I have some small butterflies. Excuse me. I've been a little bit extra coffee today. Not like the drinking coffee, like coughing coffee. Make a spring between card and butterflies. Yes, I do. Thank you for reminding me. I do. Yes, I do. I do. I have butterfly ribbons. Thank you, Melissa. Linda's got to find them. Okay. They're right here somewhere. I know they are. I know they are because I was just using them a couple days ago. Here we go. Oh, yeah, these will be perfect. Oh, yeah. All right, let's audition the colors because there's a bunch of different colors. So I like the blue. Oh, look, there's a ladybug there too. I could have used that on the card the other day too. I forgot there was a ladybug. Look, there's a snail. Oh, and there's little flowers and a bee. I really like that one too. Okay, I like the blues. Let's see what other colors we have, though. I like all of them. I love them all. What colors? Okay, the only one on all of this that I don't like is that spider. That thing is like, oh no. Do you think I need to do it on white? You don't think it'll just show up good on the shiny? The ant is a little creepy too, but I'm gonna audition it over it without. It'll show up good, I think. Just putting it on like that without putting it on white. Or do you think it really should be on white? Yes, ma'am, Melissa. Once I stick this on here, then I can't. Hold on. Let's test the grasshopper. Let's test a different butterfly, because then I can just cut the butterfly out. Yeah, no spider. I don't like spider. Hawaii's like, yes, spider. No, I don't want the spider. No spiders. I don't care for the spiders either. That shiny stuff is like blinding me. Blinding me, I tell you. Use the spider. I don't want to use the spider. The spider creeps me out. I'm going to use a butterfly because I can always cut the butterfly out. And it'll be on holographic-y. So look, it makes the edges holographic-y. So yeah, I should probably do white for the actual card. If you have this, you can always run it through. If you're not doing it on a foam tape shaker card, you can just like this here. I could put this through my die machine and it'll do the pressure for me perfect. But if not, these rub-ons come with like a, I don't know where I put it, but where's my bone folder? There we go. Just lay it flat so you're not scratching anything up. And then just put your pressure on and rub it on. Rub it on, rub it on. Oh, there, look. You told me to do what I was doing. Now, okay. Now we're going to take this piece and we're going to slowly peel it because there we go. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, we just need to put a whole bunch on here. That's pretty though. And then we have to fussy cut it out now. I don't have to, but we're going to. I have to remind myself I'm in vertical. I know y'all are probably like, what on earth is she doing? My fingers will thank me later for fussy cutting. When I get to the parts I already cut, you're going to see why I did it. It's going to make it so much easier to do all this. Yes, big time delay. Yeah, it does work good without the white, right? They stick really good. Man, that shine really messes with my eyeballs. Is it there? Did I cut it away? I don't know if I cut it away or not. I think I did. Right, I already cut this piece, didn't I? Yeah. Now I just got to cut this piece. There we go. There is a line, but look, see, it's like, I'm gluing. I'm gluing, guys. I'm gluing it. I don't know. Well, I do know some other people who are moms that I can give a Mother's Day card to, but here, I'm going to put this one here. And then, let's put a different color. Like that one. Isn't that pretty? Let's do that one on there. Because I think it'll fit right here really pretty. It'll fit right there really pretty. This time we're not going to have to do all the fussy cutting because we're just going to do it directly to the card itself. So we're just going to peel this up. Oh, you're crocheting a hat for your head? Cool. I wish my hands didn't hurt when I crocheted. I miss crocheting. All right, we're going to put this one right here. Oh, yeah, that's pretty on there. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like it a lot, y'all. Look at that. It feels like it just goes right down to it real easy, guys. Just gonna get it flat so I'm not scratching this up. I love those colors in this one. The blue. I'll hold it up closer so you guys can see it. What was she throwing to wake me up? Black. Oh, that sounds very pretty. Black yarn with turquoise sparkle. Very pretty. Which stitch are you using? Oh, that is gorgeous, guys. I love that. Look at that. Let's see. I gotta try to bring it so you guys can see it good. See that color? You throwing melons? Are you throwing melons? All right, we have a blue. We have a blue with the brownish color. Let's get a yellow in here just to add a little more color. A little more color aside from the rainbow color in the holographic stuff. Break it up. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Let's get the yellow. We could put a snail and a little yellow flower. Let's see. Nope. That might work. Let's do that one. The flowers, which I probably should have done that one at the bottom. But, you know, we live, we learn. Gotta remember to stay over here for the camera. All right. It'll be easier to tell. Rocks, watermelon, oranges, strawberry, blueberries, apples, limes, berries. No, no poo, Hawaii. No poo. Don't throw poo. Good. I shall throw more and more popcorn. Okay, you throw more popcorn. Everybody open your mouth. See if you can catch it. All right, let's put this on there. What is that? A mushroom? I can't see what that is. That's going to be pretty, guys. My little eye, the antenna can go over into the words. That's okay. It feels like it grabs it right away. I mean, it's like the holographic actually likes these. Look at that. That one's got a little bit more of a funky border, but it's still cute. I love it. It tones down. Oh, you are? You're making labels? Cool. You should use your Cricut, but you're getting too sleepy. All right. I want something in this corner just to kill that shine. That shine is like too much on my eyeballs. How's it on y'all's? Does the shine affect y'all's eyes over there? Or is it just me? Let's put a ladybug. Where that what directions are they going in? They're all going in the same direction. Let's put a bee. Let's do a bee. A busy bee. Let's put a busy bee in. You're throwing rocks again? No throwing rocks. Popcorn's okay. Unless the rocks. No, no rocks. Now, see, it grabs it. I shouldn't have put that there. Well, it's going there now because it just grabs that sticker, grabs right onto that holographic. There's like no chance to move it around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There we go. I mean, that's a little crowded in right there, but that's where it's at. That's where it is. One, two, three, four. Now the ladybug makes 5. You're right. Add the ladybug, but I'm not putting it over. I'm putting it right here. I'm not putting it over the H. Putting it like it's going onto the H. I still want to tone it down. Dun 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. I think that's like busy enough, right? Busy, 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 busy. Busy, 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 busy. All right. So it needs to go on a card base, but that's pretty much done. I think I'm gonna play and make something else too. I don't know how long have I been on. Let's put that on a card base. I keep looking for this card base that I know I have sitting over here. It's like I don't know where I put it. I don't know where it went. I'm pretty sure everybody knows an ant over the A. Thank you, Shay. Melissa's dancing. An ant over the A. Okay, but then I'll have to add another item. But all right, let's make a card base first, real quick. Let me get that shine out of my eyes for a minute. That's like, shoo. So I'm going to cut this paper down. I'm going to cut this paper to 8.5. 8.5 by 5 this way, or am I going to do it the other way? Okay, I'm going to cut it to 5.5 this way. 5.5 that way. And I'm going to make it 8.5 this way. No, I did all that measuring and I still cut it wrong. All right, there's my 8.5. Now this needs to be 5.5. You always have a good plan, and then when you get them together, you're never happy. You know what I find? I find that I'm like, about the card, but then when I walk away and I come back, I'm like, oh, that turned out cute. So walk away and come back and look at it. You'll probably like it better than once you're not having been working on it. Give yourself time away from it. I hope my words are making sense. Now I'm going to score it at 4.25. Hawaii, I have 0 boyfriends. No boyfriends. You're so funny, 5 or 7 boyfriends. 0. It works for me. I'll go be walking by my desk and the card I was working is sitting there, and then all of a sudden it'll catch me and I'll go, hey, that turned out cute. When I wasn't like as thrilled with it when I walked away. So try that. Step away. Sometimes we just need different perspective. Look, now I know that this measures 8.5. No, it doesn't. It's going to measure 8. It's going to be correct though. Watch this. So look, I did it wrong. But you have one he puts up with you. Yeah. I know that this measures the right measures. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So if I take this, okay, I wait for that to come up. She's telling me not to step away when standing on a stepping on a what? A heart is covering it. I can't see what it says. So if you guys watch Craft by Jay, he made a really cute pop-up card yesterday. Shannon made some really good on a ladder. Okay. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be a good idea. So what I'm going to do is come along this very edge here and take that glue off because I don't want it gluing my paper closed. All right. Now I'm going to line this up right here to that score line. And right. But that's okay. What we'll do here is we'll go, Linda, you got all these scraps all over the place. Why don't you put something at the top of it? Let's see. We got this purple that we can put across here. That'll just complete it. Do I like that? Let's see. I got all these scraps over here. Let's see what we got that we may like. No. No. Boom, 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 boom. What's on this one? Nothing. It's just white. We got some stars, but they're not long enough. So far, it looks like the purple's the only thing long enough over here. So now we got to put glue back on that because I wiped all the glue off. And I'm just going to take this right here, line it up just like so. And then I'm going to go like that. She's in her little bed down on the across the other side of the room. She's in her little bed. She's patiently waiting for mommy to make some yummy lunches. And that should, well, we can trim. We don't need to trim it. That's the border that lined up perfectly. So now we just come along here and trim this like this. Yeah, my little Shih Tzu. She's a sweetheart. You know, God blesses us in whatever ways he wants us to be. All right. But then I'm going to take this, and I think that'll be cute on there. I don't usually do a whole lot to the insides of my cards, but because I made that mistake, it's making me step outside my box. I don't want to use that trimmer. It's too big for under the camera. Oh no, she don't. She needs a grooming at the moment, so her fur is more than a blanket, and it's hot here in Florida. All right, so we need it to be 5 1/2 in width, and then I want to make it. I think I want to make it 1 1/2 inches tall, or how about just 1 inch? Yeah, 1 inch will be good. You'll still see the polka dots. That'll be good. And then it'll tie in with that up there. So they won't really be like, well, why is that color? They'll think it's just a design to cover up my mistake there. They're like, oh, she just wanted to be fancy. Little do they know, Linda wasn't trying to be fancy. Linda was trying to cover up her boo-boos. I was putting Band-Aids all over the card. And I'm out of the screen again. I'm out of thing here again. I don't know if I'll ever get used to this vertical streaming. Make sure I'm lined up. I can always trim it if I have to. This apparently didn't cut straight. There we go. And then, yeah, I got to trim that piece right there. If she wanted a blankie, she would have stayed on the bed where she was. When she's cold, she stays there. She doesn't get down. All right. And then I have to find a sentiment to go inside. Oh, let's put a butterfly on the inside or a flower. Let's put a pretty flower. Let's see. Where's the other sheet? Because there was just that one. I think that one should go right there. That's not a flower though. And that doesn't really go with the purple so much. Thought I had a round, I do right here. Here it is. Just a little tiny round yellow flower. What do you think? Am I going overboard? I think I'm just getting carried away. I think I'm gonna put that one. I think that would be pretty right there. I'm just having fun playing with these rub-ons. That's what's, oh, I should put the snail there. What about the snail? You guys think the snail should go there? Oh no, let's put this one here with the bees. That's what we're doing. Found it. Found the one I want. Found out what I wanted to do. Be-do, 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 be-do. Do wah wah wah. My grandmother used to do that all the time. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what orientation these flowers belong in. There's a bee. There's a bee. The flowers are growing up like that. They're going like that. Okay. All right. I was going to say we're going to make another one, but I think I've been on for an hour already. Actually, a few minutes longer than an hour. Oh no, my bee is like, oh, my one flower's stuck already. Dadgummit. That's all right. It'll blend in. Nobody will be the wiser. You'll know because you were here, but well, if you're having a problem getting them to stay on, put them in your embossing in your emboss in your die cut machine. Make a sandwich. If you have a big shot or a platinum or a Gemini or a switch, or do you plate like you would for die cutting, but instead of a die and paper, you put your rub on in and then run it through the, and then bring it back. Run it through, bring it back. The pressure will be better than any rubbing you can do. And then also peel extremely slowly, and if it looks like it's still sticking, put it back down and try again. If you could always add like 2 paper shims and one on the bottom of the paper that you're going to stick the sticker to. So put a shim paper, the paper you're sticking it to, your sticker, then another shim paper in between your plates and then run that. The pressure will, you'll get it if you can't do it with your hands. These happen to be really easy. And I don't know where Miss Melissa got them from. So, and if you notice, I'm putting my bone folder flat when I'm doing it. So it's getting all even pressure. So I'm not missing anything by, at an angle you can miss, but you can always do that too. Go in circular motions. If you don't have a die cut to put it through, go in circular motions because you're more likely to cover the area. But go flat, push with all your might, and push down. If you don't have that, use an acrylic block. Okay. Just don't get ink on your project like I did. All right, let's see. And then slowly peel it. Slowly. See, like, look, that piece didn't stay down there like it was supposed to. Look, I've got them stuck to my fingers. What is that? I think that's part of my flower on my finger, guys. There we go. I mean, sometimes you're just not going to get it perfect, but right? It was excellent, Happy Meal. I love it. So there we go. Well, there we go. That's our card for today, guys. No, I haven't tried embossing my popcorn yet. You didn't cause me. Shake it. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your card. Shake your card. Do, 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 do. Okay. I think they're. Let's make everybody blind. So, yes. Yeah. If you go slow, you can always put it back real quick and catch what you see not sticking. Yeah, it is. It's like, okay, Linda, you know disco songs. Come on. Saturday night. I, staying alive, staying alive. I, staying alive. All right, guys. Yes, staying alive. I don't know all the words. That's all I know. I, staying alive, staying alive. Yeah, it's right. When it's not a shaker, like if I had taken this before I added my foam tape and all and stuck these down on there and then run it through my die machine, they would have been perfect. And I probably wouldn't have all these dots and everything all over my paper either. I don't know why. Oh, wait, I would have that because because I have dots on my plate from, them dots are from my glimmer. I have a glimmer foiling thing that does that design. And that's what them dots are. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me, y'all. I appreciate it so much. Um, I'm trying to do a live every day because it gives me time with people every day. It keeps me less isolated and keeps Melissa from being the only one I bug. Gives her a chance to have her morning coffee and everything before I start bugging her. Going, I'm all alone. You want to hang out? So All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget. Now they're going to sing at you. I'm always singing. Well, no, I'm not. That's not true. I'm always singing when I'm on here and crafting. When I craft, I'm singing. Anyway, where was I going? Oh, yeah. If you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Stick around. Join us. Come have fun. You never know. Hawaii might throw popcorn at you. Might get into a popcorn fight on my channel. All right. Good night, Denise. Be safe tonight working. Have a great day, everybody. You know what time it is. It's time for the last song of the video. I don't know what that is, Melissa. What are those? I can't see. Oh, those popcorn. Is that blue popcorn? All right. So long. Farewell. Bye.